Look at what is happening in Rivers, where an unelected person will uproot an elected person, Galadima. Buba Galadima, a former supporter of ex-President Muhammadu Buhari, has raised important questions about Nigeria elections. He pointed out serious problem happening in Rivers State, where someone who was not elected could take the place of an elected official. Now. He also mentioned similar issues in the Senate, where one elected senator could remove another one, Abio. According to Vanguard reports, Galadima emphasized that votes are not counting in Nigeria. So you did not know that one before, since your Buhari was there. When Buhari was there, did you see all of this? Votes are not counting anymore. Since when is that? Which means that the opinions and choices of the people are not being respected. He urged the need for changes to the Electoral Act to ensure fair election. He warned that if reforms are not made, the court will continue to support powerful individuals, as demonstrated in Edo State election, where a candidate who clearly won was denied victory. So you know that one too. Additionally, he raised concerns in Kano State, where outside forces are interfering with the governor's ability to appoint a local leader known as an emir. He is calling for immediate changes to make sure elections are fair and that the voices of citizens are truly heard. In his words, he said, look at what is happening in Rivers. An unelected person will uproot an elected person. Look at what is happening in the Senate. An elected senator will uproot an elected senator. No be small thing. That is welcome to Nigeria. James Ebebe says APC magic. Yes, so APC magic, but it has different languages. It is well. Stella White says once this country is divided, everybody will have peace. And there will not be reasons for talk. Go front and talk, come back. Exactly. Let everybody be in their different states and do whatever it is they like. Abraham says Nigerians should not let themselves to be misled by political elders of nowadays. You will be respecting their old age and they will not be sincere with themselves. They did not always like fighting for power but knows nothing about leadership. They use El-Rufai to fight Tinubu and see that he's not marketable. Now Galadima. Nigerians are watching. Are you serious? Hey, Tajudeen says, this is what Tinubu APC is supported to install as graciously offered Nigeria. And once claimed Tinubu is better in governance than Buhari, you are a psychophant, Galadima, a big one. Because they did not give him appointment, now he has gone. Abi they removed him. Now he's coming to say that this party is bad. But you were there before and supporting them. Paulo Glo for True says Tinubu promised to start from where Buhari stopped, and the same tipping sponsored Buhari. Papa, don't cry. The wages of Muslim ticket, exactly. That is what people bargained for. That's what you people want. I beg. Kasim Edomiade says, Abio, Wike dragged Tinubu into this mess, and Nigeria is ready to pay them back come 2027. Wike can't deliver Rivers State to Tinubu. He is aware of that. Never again we allow them. Never. Okay. Oscar Damisa says, bro, switch way. You spent the last 8 years demeaning your friend Buhari. Now the kind life you claim to live be this. Move on and get your peace as 2027 approaches. Vote to oust at PBAT and save us this noise. Don't mind them be talking as if he was not in support of this same person before. It's because he's not with them again, and that is why he's shouting. Osita says this shouting is unnecessary. The North made president, Tinubu president, and it seems they complain more. Like I don't understand. Even the El-Rufai, all of them, they are complaining. They are the ones that supported this Muslim ticket, and they supported the Tinubu to become president. So what's going on? What has changed all of a sudden? The main problem is INEC. Tinubu can even make his son the INEC chairman if he feels like Mahmoud will not return him in 2027. Mahmoud that they said they are going to remove this year, I think. And definitely the Tate will just screen and approve him immediately before Uncle. Enisa Ajibade says the talking is too much. They as an elder should act to settle some of the challenges from Northern and Southern are facing, because you people don't have much time again. Let's wait and see if they don't have. Idowu says the United Nations, all nations of the world, do not ignore the truth that Nigeria is not a nation and can never be a nation. Nigeria is a colonial illusion scheme, brainwashing arrangement packaged as a nation. End now the decades of colonial brainwashing illusion scheme that Nigeria is a nation. Nigeria is not a nation and can never be a nation, obviously, because a nation is meant to be united, but we are not. We are not. Paul Jaja says in Nigeria anything goes because we have a law that is very, very shameful. Very, very shameful law. They don't have shame at all. She simply says, I hate anyone that supported PNB and is castigating but PNB laid the foundation exactly for anything happening in Nigeria now. All those who worked against GJ in favor of PNB, may Nigeria happen to you and your entire families because you chose darkness over light. Amen. May Nigeria really happen to them. Carlis Imolo says, Galadima, is it a news to you during the time of Olusegun Obasanjo, Governor Dari of Jos Plateau was removed by Obasanjo. An emergency rule took over the state who conducted the election in that state, and Dari never come back. So your claim is out of place, very, very out of place. Priye says, Baba, these evil criminal-minded people can never change the electoral act. These people want to die in policies of wickedness. Even the Galadima that is talking. Even the Galadima, what makes you think is any better? I beg you. Lucky Ekonye says, that's the beginning of Tinubu's downfall in 2027. Tinubu will regret where Wike will land him to in 2027 as the Lord liveth. Amen. Amen. Bamidele says, now Galadima, you are telling us that Buhari did not win the election in 2019. They know now. They know that they are rigging election now. All of them, they know. Cassidy Ewe says, very surprising in this zoological republic of one Nigeria, a man who enters power by grab and run away with it have removed the elected governor of a state, and it is official in order to help Wike, the greedy partner that helped him to grab it and run away with it in 2023 presidential election. Magaji says the administrator in Rivers State is undelegated authority of the elected president of Nigeria, empowered by the constitution. No, he's not empowered by the constitution. Know what you are saying? He cannot suspend the sitting governor. It's not possible. James Wanko says it's absurdity taken to the high heavens. I'm telling you, it's so absurd. Oko Shedrak says, Baba Galadima, when you continue looking at it as one angle, you're missing it all. When an elected governor, as you rightly said, gets up and bulldoze the whole River State Assembly complex, did you see anything? I beg, let's hear what. He bulldozed it, but he's rebuilding it. If he really wanted to bulldoze it, then he will not start rebuilding it all over again from the scratch. Why would he want to waste his money for that? I beg. Engineer Prosper says that's the true meaning of Emilokon. Now, so Emilokon. Humphrey says the mouth of all people must dismantle Tinubu and his government's gangsterism. Sam Omojevu says all these are happening because all politicians, members of the judiciary, security personnel are all showing too much power and taking laws into their hands with the naked belief that nothing will happen at last. Yes, now. That's their belief. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.